Weakness to warrior mindset. I always like making these videos because it shows you that I am constantly and consistently on my walks. I don't get here by driving. I get here by walking. And this is what consistency looks like. Showing up every day and doing these videos and getting my steps in. The topic for today is you cannot expect to have a high rate woman or a good looking woman or the woman that you deserve if you're not at your best. That's just the way it works. Y'all have this mindset that I deserve a good woman when y'all ain't good yourself. I deserve a hot smoking woman when y'all ain't hot or smoking yourself. Attract attracts, or alike attracts alike. You want a hot woman? You step up your game. They're not out here looking for slobs and blobs and freaking couch cookies. I mean, some of them might be, and that's the ones you need to stay away from. Because they're the ones that'll stab you right in the fucking back. But if you want a good, honest woman that has high morals and a good set of values, you gotta have high morals and a good set of values. You gotta freaking reap what you sow. If you're not on the straight and narrow, you're never gonna get a woman that's on the straight and narrow. You also need to understand is the way you found them is the way they're going to leave. You find them in the club, that's where they're going to leave you. You find them in the streets, that's where they're going to leave you. You got to figure, if they're from the streets, they need to stay in the streets, or you're just going to go through heartache and pain. But this is where you getting in shape and you getting lean and you getting your life in order allows you to attract the people in your life that you want. You know, there's an there's an ethnic group of people that when a man is engaged to a woman, when they're engaged, what happens is the man leaves for a time to go get himself in order, his house in order. That way, when they get married, she can enter into that house of orderliness or whatever. The orderly house. He's got his finances in check. He's got his freaking physical fitness in check. He's got his mentality in check. He's got his emotional emotions in check. He's got everything in check. That way, they're starting off from a strong point. Too many times, and I've been guilty of it, that you get into a relationship and neither of you are ready for the relationship. Okay? I entered into the relationship because we were about to break up. But then we both found out she was pregnant. And I was not going to be that type of dude. I was just not going to run out. So, we stayed together. But, that's not the moral of the story. Or the freaking topic of the story. The topic of the story is you being at your best so that you can attract the things that you want most in life. And that only comes from discipline and dedication and consistency. That's you getting off the couch, putting away your toys, and standing up and being a man. If you're in debt, you should not be playing video games. If you're out of shape, you should not be playing video games. If you're any of these things in life and you're not where you're at, you need to get rid of all the things in your life that is keeping you down or is not allowing you to focus on your task and on your purpose. The first thing you need to do is you need to pay down your debt. And the way you do that is you go through your house and you get rid of everything in your house that is not helping you achieve your goals. If you haven't used it in 3 or 4 years, sell it. If it's keeping you on the couch, docile and fat, get rid of it. Yes, that means the TV. Yes, that means the video games. But, no buts about it, bud. You have to do these things. If you do not do these things, you will stay stuck in your current position forever. You take that money and you start paying down debt. You also need to save 10% of your paycheck every week. Whatever your gross pay is, 10% of it goes into a separate account where you don't touch it. And you use that money for emergency purposes only. And you start slowly and consistently building that money up. That money is not for freaking fun times. It's not for a vacation. It's not for plane tickets. It's not for gambling. It's so that if there's an event that comes up, you are prepared for that. Now, once you get about $10,000 in that freaking account, then you start using some of that money for self-improvement. You start to take freaking classes. You start to dress better. You go through your wardrobe and put away all your freaking stupid ass, or sell all your stupid ass fucking t-shirts. You know, your cowboy t-shirts, your fucking Nickelodeon t-shirts, and all the ones that have anime on it and all that bullshit. Grown men ought not wear shirts that have cartoon characters on it. That's for fucking kids. You need to also dress for your age. If you're in your 30s, you do not need to be dressing like you're in your 20s. If you're in your 40s, you do not need to be dressing like you're in your 20s. You need to have your freaking fashion on point. You also need to have your physique on point too, because no matter how well you dress, a turd is just a turd, even if it's wrapped in nice freaking wrapping paper. So that's where your physique comes in. You need to start to build your physique. You need to start chipping away at this stone, this freaking marble stone, and start to build the freaking life and physique you want. And that takes steps. I will start making some videos on how to properly do that. Right now, I'm still in the beginning stages. I'm still in the freaking stages of getting my physique in order, getting my bills paid off. Yeah, my truck is almost paid off. My credit card is almost paid off. My freaking student loan is almost paid off. And all that shit will be paid off by the end of this year. And I've been saving 10% of my paycheck for the past 2 fucking years. So I'm well on my way. I've already started to take positive self-improvement courses. And that's through the ukulele, and that's through the harmonica, and that's getting to the gym. I'm getting my fashion on point. I never had any clothes that had any cartoon characters on it or anything like that. They were just old clothes, and I dressed like I didn't really give a shit. I was like, I don't give a fuck what people think. And that was wrong with me. Because when you go out looking like a slob, the opportunities will not come to you. Because there's nobody that's going to give you an opportunity to better yourself or make more money if you look like a fucking slob. They only give shit to people that look like they have their life in order. And that's when the freaking opportunities come. When you're well dressed, you're well groomed, you're fit, you're in shape. You got your mind in order, you got your finances in order, then and only then will someone give you the freaking opportunity, because they can see through your hard work and dedication of what you build, that they can trust you. In a split instance, you will be judged, and you ought to be rather, man, I can't speak. Wouldn't you like to be judged in a split second on the basis that I can trust this guy. This guy's put together. He's got a good aura about it and a good energy. I'm going to give him an opportunity to make more money. I mean, wouldn't that be great? This is all possible. It's all possible because you're going to start to be taking, I don't know if I should be doing this freaking video because I can't even speak right now. But you should be having this conversation with yourself every single day. How can I improve myself? What areas in my life are lacking? Am I getting too comfortable in my current relationship? Is my money not where it needs to be? Does my job suck? You're going to probably say, yeah. Does my life suck? You're probably going to say, yeah. But this is the conversation that you need to have with yourself. You need to start speaking to yourself like a man. Treat yourself with kindness as well. Though, don't be too harsh on yourself. But you need to get down and pull yourself up by the bootstraps. You need to realize, you need to get this into your head, that life isn't fair. It's never going to be fair. And you're not going to get to where you want in life by being lazy and not taking life serious. Because life is serious. Life will smack you upside your head and freaking kick you in the ass if you let it. And I refuse to let life do that to me. I've had enough head slaps and ass kickings. Twisted Sister, I'm not going to take it anymore, right? We're not going to take it, right? That should be your mindset. Or at least your wake-up alarm. Every morning you wake up, you're like, I'm not going to live this mundane life anymore. I'm not going to be average fucking Joe anymore. It's average for a reason. Because it's fucking shallow and pedantic. You shouldn't be afraid to look at yourself in the mirror and be like, I'm not happy with where I'm at. And I need to change. Every man goes through this. Some just go through it a lot longer. And some men always stay there. Because life is good. Life is easy. But y'all bitch and complain that you don't have a fucking Ferrari, you don't live in a nice house, and you don't have fucking $100,000 in your bank account. And why? It's because of the decisions that you make every single day. If you're not willing to make the hard decisions and go through the hard times, you don't fucking deserve the Ferrari, the nice house, and the $100,000 in your bank account. Because you haven't shown any kind of desire or discipline to achieve that. You haven't proven to yourself. You haven't proven to the fucking universe that you've put in the effort. Because it'll give back what you put out. And if you've been getting what you've always been getting, it's because of what you've been putting out. Times 3. Just look at freaking your effort. Look at the effort that you've put into your life. And see what you've gotten in return. If it's mediocre, it's because you put in mediocre freaking effort. You think all them fucking rich bastards out there, well, they're not rich bastards, they're just smart. But do you think all them rich people out there did that shit on freaking easy mode? No, they went through some hard times. They built up the discipline. They built up the consistency. They went through some uncomfortable times. And now, they're living comfortably. That doesn't mean the fight's over. It just means it's just begun. So if you want to stop being shallow and pedantic and having a shitty life, you have to put in the effort. You have to do the hard things in life. And the way you have to do that is you have to get up off the couch and get on the path from weakness to warrior mindset.